Okay, I'm Bill the Geek, and I want to remind you that Dr. Manhattan was talking about a quantum universe, and what he said was, accidents don't happen in a quantum universe. He said there are possibilities and probabilities. So what is he getting at here? We think we're getting an idea that everything is very synchronous. And if it's not synchronized, then do we have to adjust something? Do not adjust your set. No, we still think that everything is still synchronized, even when for you it doesn't look like it's synchronized. Or maybe for you, you've had a whole pile of horrible things happen, and you say, if anything's synchronized, it's me getting shit on time after time after time after time for years and years and decades and a whole lifetime of just. So what are the potential probabilities of you having an accident? Are you more likely to have an accident if you're paying attention, or if you've got the music blaring and you're looking at all the people in the other cars to see if they're hot and sexy? Or does that really matter? The answer is always, I don't know, but you could study it for yourself. Okay, a long time ago, Ascended Master Sananda, when we asked him what was going to happen, he said he always wanted to talk in potential probabilities. Because it's sort of the same thing. Who's Ascended Master Sananda? Sananda is, I don't know exactly, somebody that I know would go into trance, and then the personality would change, and this particular personality would show up and said that they were an ascended master. Are they worth listening to? I used to think so. Okay, this hat represents for me Earth Coincidence Control Office, which was a group of people that think that they're controlling coincidences. Are they actually doing it? No, it's all happening, but someone gets credit for it. Earth Coincidence Control Office. And it gives us the idea of, can you control the number of coincidences you have in your day? Are they controllable? Maybe you never see coincidences. You know the word means, but you never see it in your life. What can you do to increase the frequency of coincidences in your life? Well, you can do some strange things that I learned a long time ago. For example, you can do Kegel exercises. You can go with your hands and really stretch them out quite a lot. What else can you do? There was a whole pile of other ones. That's all I'm going to give you for now. And what else do we want to tell you about coincidences? Are they going to indicate that you're due to win the lottery? Should you go win lotteries if you get coincidences? My recommendation is don't. It's a waste of money. The coincidences don't mean that you're getting luckier. But they might mean that you're on your spiritual mission. In other words, if you're on mission, you will see lots of angel numbers. You will see interesting license plate remarks. You will see strange coincidences. And somebody might consider, well, what's the downside of you being on your spiritual mission is that a lot of people might call you tin hat or conspiracy theory. Why? Because spiritual missions on planet Earth today pretty much have everything to do with advancing consciousness on this planet, which is some people talk about keeping their vibration high. What does that mean? Well, you're going to have to figure that out, do some research. Maybe I'll talk about it for you, from my opinion. But generally speaking, to raise your vibration, meditation, spend I don't know, half an hour in the morning. Or if you've been meditating for a long time, then, what other things can you do to help? Go for a walk in park-like settings by yourself. Spend way more alone time. Because, well, Sometimes alone time is when you're in a crowd of people, but they're all talking, and you're sort of listening, sort of, but mostly like you're busy inside yourself with all the things that are going on with you. But a spiritual mission of raising consciousness, why do we want to raise consciousness? Because Earth is a hell world. There's too many horrible, horrible things going on planet Earth. Too much horrible, 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 horrible. The horrible is related to primarily greed by the 1%, gluttony by the 1%, killing of nature by the 1%, blaming everyone else when there's plastic in the oceans. What are we talking about? Well, I mean, a lot of people feel like guilty because there's plastic in the oceans, but how much garbage have I thrown in the ocean? So who threw all this garbage in the ocean? Who threw it there? Why am I getting blamed as a member of the human species for being a cancer on planet Earth? Because, we're... it's not me, and it's not people. Who is it? It's governments or corporations. So why are the people being blamed for what the governments and the corporations are doing? Who owns the corporations and the governments? The 1%. Once again, who are the big cancer on planet Earth? The 1%. Some people say, you shouldn't try and create separation between you and even what your hated enemy is. My hated enemy is the 1%. My hated enemy is... are the 1% all identified as being these... I don't know. I mean, I can't afford the smallest house in my own town because it's so expensive and wages are so small. Whose fault is that? Mine or governments and corporations? In Canada today, I noted that the government of Canada has planned to open up the floodgates for immigration. I don't know, maybe like going from 400,000 a year to like 1.5 million a year. Where the hell are these 1.5 million people going to live? People are not leaving Canada. They might be dying of old age, but people are not leaving Canada. So we're getting 1.5 million people are going to arrive on the shores of Canada. Where the hell are they going to live? We already have among the most high real estate prices everywhere in Canada. So, I mean, seriously, and I don't see huge construction programs. Are they constructing in Toronto? Probably. Do you know how much they charge for these like 1 or 2 bedroom condominiums? It's more than I can afford. So all of these immigrants from all around the world that arrive here, and where do they want these people to work? These people are supposed to work for near minimum wage. We just announced in Ontario that we're going to severely increase the number of nurses and personal support workers looking after old age people in old age homes for the aged. Well, I'm sorry, but what nurses make, and especially what PSWs make, these people that are coming in, because the local people don't do the work. Ontario tried an experiment of free college tuition, and people used it, and some people took the course PSW, and then after they tried it out, they told their college teacher, we don't want to be PSWs. The work is too hard and it's underpaid. So the government is not going to raise the wages for the PSWs. The government is going to open the floodgates to immigrants. And they're going to say, we got lots of jobs in Canada. It's PSW. You're going to make between $18 and $20 an hour, and you're going to be in Toronto, where I haven't looked recently, but there's no way you're going to be able to afford to buy, even in any small place in Canada, never mind Toronto, because the prices are so high. You're never going to make it as an immigrant working as a PSW in Canada, but Canada is going to be telling you, come on in, we've got tens of thousands of jobs. The immigrants, or they're expected to do these low-paying jobs because corporations refuse to play fair. Playing fair would be, I don't have enough PSWs, I'm going to raise the wage. This is normal economics. Raise the wage to attract workers, but they're never going to raise the wage. Never, never, never. They're going to keep pouring more and more people in who don't know Canada, and they're going to lie to them and tell them there's tens of thousands of jobs in Canada. Get your ass here. And all it is corporations who pay shitty wages, who are using humans. Who are the cancer on planet Earth? It is the corporations, because they always put profit before anything other than profit before people all the time. And the 1% who control it all, how are we going to fix this? Okay, I'm Bill the Geek, and I just want to wrap up for you. This particular video has been sponsored by Chevrolet.